Alright, what is going on everyone? Derek here with 7ply Therapy. Now, in our last video, we explored anxiety where I provided you guys with 2 coping skills to manage it. Deep breathing exercises and intrusive thought management. And that got me thinking about coping skills, and I figured 2 is not enough, we need more. So today we're going to explore grounding techniques. Just before we do that, I want to remind everyone these videos are not meant to be therapy, but a source of information and skill building. So if you are experiencing suicidal ideations and or a mental health crisis, please reach out to a loved one or call 988 for 24/7 support. So what really are grounding techniques and who do they really help? Grounding techniques are a set of skills to help distract from and soothe distressful feelings. The goal is to shift focus from past and future thinking back to the present by focusing on the task at hand, basically being in the moment. It helps a wide range of people. Individuals that struggle with anxiety disorders, panic attacks, substance use disorders, post-traumatic stress disorder, chronic pain, to something that we can all struggle with, which is feeling overwhelmed. Now there are 3 types of grounding techniques. There is mental grounding, physical grounding, and soothing grounding. Now let's get to talking about each and one of those. In mental grounding, you focus more on the mind. So here are 4 skills that you can apply. Number 1, focus on your environment. Pay attention to what's around and describe it to yourself. If it's a skate park, describe the skate park and what it looks like to you. Where are ramps, where flat bars, stairs, and so on. Second, you can play a game of categories by yourself, whether it's categorizing your favorite board brands in alphabetical order to categorizing tricks, maybe all flip tricks together, such as kick flip, heel flip, vario heel, 360 flip, laser flip, and so on. Third, describe a task and how you would do it. For example, how would you do an ollie? Where would you push off on your board? How would you slide your feet? Where would you put most of your pressure or your feet? And so on. And fourth, counting. You can count forwards or you can count backwards, whatever you like. I like to use the year we're on, so 2023 minus one of the numbers from my age, for example. So let's say you were 35. You could either use 5, but that would be too simple, or you can use the 3. So you could say 2023, 2020, 2017, 2014, 2011, and so on, while you keep counting down. The second grounding technique is physical grounding, which focuses more on the senses. So here are 4 skills that you can use for physical grounding. Number 1, feel things around you, whether it's your pants, the ground, or even the grip on your board. Second, you can tense your muscles for a few seconds and then relax them, and do each muscles individually. You can start with toes and feet, calves, legs, and so on, moving upward. That way you start training your body on what it feels like to be tense and then relax. Third, you can focus on your breathing. But since we've already covered that in our past video, I'll give a bonus one, which is similar to the one we just talked about. But in this one, you'll do stretching and notice what your body feels like. Pay attention to it, because that will determine how your skate session also feels for that day. And fourth, focus on your hearing. What do you hear in your surroundings? You can even spin the wheel on your board and listen to it, and focus on the sound of your bearings. And lastly, there is soothing grounding, which focuses more on healthy, positive self-talk. So here are 4 skills that you can use. First, you can use a positive self-statement that focuses on facts. Alright, you've been through this. You've gotten through it, and you can do it again. Second, think of your favorite trick or your favorite park or your favorite street spot, and just focus on that. Third, think of someone you love and care about and cares about you, and focus on them. And fourth, find a positive mantra that can help you get through those situations. Everything's temporary, let's keep skating. I would recommend trying to focus on one of these skills at a time rather than combining multiple ones. An example of combining one will be counting the seconds while focusing on the breathing, as I mentioned on the last video, or for example spinning a wheel and counting the seconds for how long it spins while you focus on the soothing sound of the bearings. And also a reminder, just like skating, any of these skills take time and practice. So don't expect yourself to be perfect. Like I said last time, just go out there and practice them as much as you can. With that being said, I should get some skating myself again. Now for today's video, I wanted to see if I could try to land a tray flip, since I've only landed a few in my life, and we'll see, maybe we can get one today. Unfortunately, I didn't land the 360 flip. As you guys saw, I twisted my ankle. Maybe we'll get it on the next one, who knows. I'm just gonna keep trying and posting out there, so we'll see. But we did end up with this. Yep, nice swollen ankle. If you guys do have questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and I'll answer them as best as I can. With that being said, y'all have an awesome day and keep skating.